1.8 trillion naira is earmarked as capital expenditure for Nigeria's 2016 medium-term expenditure framework as the federal government lights up the crystal ball on the spending pattern for next year. There are strong indications that these would be financed mainly by earnings from the non-oil revenues and by expanding the tax dragnet. How feasible is this in an oil price declining economy? Would the federal government's industrial revolution plan lead the country ashore? Welcome to Question Time. I'm Benga Ashiru. You may also join in this conversation by sending us your comments on our various social media platforms showing on your screen. Still taking a gleam on the economic future of Nigeria in the face of a sharp fall in the price of crude oil, unemployment, with the local industries merely gasping for breath. In a bid to find answers to the many economic challenges that beset the nation, Channels Television was at the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, LCCI, in Lagos. We met with the president of the LCCI, Dr. Akande, a two-term Minister of Industry, find out a comment on some of the major economic challenges confronting the nation. Dr. Akande, thank you very much for joining us on this episode of Question Time.
You are most welcome. Thank you.
Congratulations on your elections as the president of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. What does this mean to you at this stage of our economic life?
First, I'd like to thank the Almighty God for giving me this exalted position at the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And I also like to thank all the members of the chambers for electing me as the president. It is one of the few occasions that you have a woman as the president of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce. In 127 years, we've only had 2 women, and I happen to be the second woman. I give thanks to God.
Where do you intend to take the LCCI to in the next 2 years?
I have been involved with the Lagos Chamber of Commerce for many years in various capacities, and I would like to continue the good work that has been done by my predecessors in office. I will continue on the advocacy program that the Lagos Chamber is very popular for. We are always the first to react, and because our members want to benefit from everything that is happening in the government. And I will also be particular about making the private sector the engine of growth in the economy.
The Nigerian economy is too dependent on oil. So what should be the bailout plan for the Nigerian economy?
I also believe that the country is too dependent on oil. We at the Lagos Chamber of Commerce, we had a trade fair, and our theme was to encourage non-oil export. I believe that we should encourage non-oil export and encourage people to pay their taxes so that we can get revenue from that. And non-oil exports also involves not only people who are importing, but also export of all our good products. We should not only concentrate on imports, we should also try to promote the export group.
Some economic experts have advocated for a private-driven economy. How do you intend to improve the fortunes of the private sector using the instruments of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry?
Thank you. You know, we at the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, we appreciate that the government cannot do it alone. There must be help from the private sector. And the private sector also cannot do it alone. So we will encourage public-private partnership. It's very important for development.
Some experts have criticized the excessive dependence on foreign investors to drive the economy. They are saying that the best way to go is to develop the local industry. What's your view on this?
Thank you very much. In fact, this is my own view. I was Minister of Industry, and I believe that industrialization is the key to economic development, employment generation, and poverty alleviation. We should try and encourage exports of our products, and we should not export our primary products. There should be added value to our primary products, and then we can export to other countries as well. We should not only import, we should also export.
The Naira is crashing now. It's experiencing an all-time crash. What could be the reason for this?
You will notice that the price of oil has fallen drastically. And the dollar, the foreign exchange, is in short supply. So I'm not surprised that the price of the dollar has risen considerably, especially in the black market, or parallel market as we call it. So that is the cause. The price of oil has fallen, and there is not much money around in the economy.
So how can we bring back the value of the Naira? How can we strengthen the Naira?
To strengthen the Naira, we have to do one or two things. We should try, as I said earlier, to encourage export. We can get revenue. We earn foreign exchange from exports of our products, and this will help to strengthen the Naira.
The federal government has made a bold statement towards developing the solid mineral sector. Do we have the capacity in the solid mineral sector to change the economic fortunes of this country?
I believe that we are making progress. We are encouraging solid minerals, and we are also encouraging agriculture, apart from solid mineral agriculture and other products as well. You know, the government has put in people who have experience, who have had experience in the past in various sectors, and they are ready. Already they are starting to work on the various projects that is given to them in the executive, in the executive committee.
You can also be part of this conversation by sending us your comments on our various social media platforms showing on your screen. Coming up on Question Time, with the Naira facing an all-time crash, how can the Naira be strengthened? Don't go away.